Hello friends, let me switch the camera over. Welcome to Alien Baby Part 2. I was live like a half an hour ago showing you guys my art and making before your eyes this alien baby. And I am back again. I wanted to take a little break before it does definitely look like there's a storm rolling in, so I apologize if the lighting isn't as perfect, but I do need to have my phone on the charger right now, so that's kind of why I have you on the table than where I had you before, but this isn't bad. So right now, let me speed you up for what I did. I ate, and I knew that the back part, if you guys remember before, I was working on the back part of the outfit, needed to be Gorilla Glued together, so here is the Gorilla Glue. I just finished doing that and letting it sit for a minute. Right now, I'm doing color choices of the outfit. I know that, like I said before, if I can find it, here it's hiding. This blue is beautiful. This blue is also kind of on the collar, like the same color, so that's why we're using this. But I was between, let me just pick it up and show you what we're working with. See, same blue, crazy. I wanted to do something maybe like a hot pink. I have a hot pink, but my phone's actually like resting on it. So it's like a hot pink, like kind of my folding screen. And that blue I thought would be really fun because it is a girl. But then also maybe I was just thinking this color would be more traditional than what it had on. But I like what it has on, but I think it needs to be girlier. I think it needs to be fiercer. I think it needs to be more. I think it needs to be a lot more. I think it needs to be more fun, more of this, more of that. So the legs are drying right now. This is very crucial because this is like a make or break. Oh, by the way, I did this in the front too. I started adding little details. For me, it's make or break because when you have a coat of paint down, I mean, I have some places I have to fix, but it's pretty smooth and uniform. You don't want to ruin that. That's so easy to ruin, guys, when you're working on something like this, because the plastic and the acrylic paint, like, you have to keep going over it, make sure it's the same way that you're painting, you know, and stuff, that it doesn't get, this is the pink I was talking about, that doesn't get messed up. But I feel like sometimes you could tell, like, when you do mess up, when you get like a little thing like this, when you go over it, you can kind of tell on the skin, like, or the plastic, like, where it was that you messed up. And I hate that, and it's more like coats, so you have to try to cover it, and sometimes it's just better if you can do it all in one swipe and let it dry, definitely between the layers, so it's not peeling up like that. And then Mod Podge, definitely as soon as possible. Yeah, it can be tricky, guys. It can be tricky. I found Doug's like one sock on the ground, so I've been using that to clean between them. I don't know where the other one is, that's why I'm using it. I'm just like, whatever. So the reason why I chose this pink was because I wanted the hat to be set apart, but like the hat for me just like pops on her and the outfit does not. And I wanted the outfit to as well pop, just like the hat does. And I think you might be able to see the cute little blue pinstripes on the outfit through the pink, which would be exciting. And then normally I don't Mod Podge the clothes, especially when they're on it like this. They don't really, it's not like when you're painting on plastic and that can chip off. This is like soaking, the paint soaks into the clothes. That's why when I do paint on clothes, it takes a little bit longer because the paint soaks into the material. Especially when it's older, it soaks in quick. And this is kind of like a ratty material. I mentioned I had to cut it. It was tearing in some parts when I put it on. It has a big stain at the top that we're going to cover up with this hot pink. So we're all good with that. I'm just letting it dry in places. I started on the legs. So once the legs are complete, like, I don't see any signs of, like I said, the paint chipping off or like where you can tell I covered up bad, I'm then going in with the Mod Podge and letting that dry. So that's kind of why I'm just starting now with the pink on the back. Today's such a nice Monday. I wanted pouring rain yesterday so bad when I was working on my little guy. I don't know why, but I just wanted a downpour. I just wanted to hear it, see it from my windows. I can see it's moving in though. I just don't know when. And I didn't check on my phone like a radar for my area when the rain's coming, but I figured it'll just be a surprise. yeah, doing the pink on here is gonna take them a little bit just because, like I said, it soaks in so quick and you just gotta keep going over the freaking same areas over and over and over. Just sort of a pain in the butt. This material, though, I don't know. I have to see when it dries how I like it, because I might put like a Mod Podge over it. It depends if the material doesn't look like ratty or gross or anything. It also, I forgot to tell you, it split this onesie outfit in between the legs putting it on. There's a hole, and I'm kind of just gonna cover it up with paint. Make it blend in. That's kind of the idea. And I'm not trying to go up on the back up here yet, just because that's where I Gorilla Glued it closed. I could see the glue is still wet, so I'll probably end up doing that last. This is such a pretty pink. I love this pink. I hate when I'm painting and I get like that in my paint, just like hard, disgusting, slimy paint. And it sticks to my brush, because I don't want that to be on my project. When I'm working on these too, guys, I never like think of prices or anything like that, because sometimes people are like, oh, how much is this? How much is this? Do you go by size? Do you go by like the time? For me, I go by size of piece. I go by the time that it took me to work on the piece. Because normally the stuff that I work on is crappy and I'm making it into something else. So it's like crappy dolls that I do repaints on. The only dolls I normally do not repaint is if I know like I can get some sort of money fixing them up. I would never purposely ruin something that I enjoy, you know, or that I know I could get money for. That's just dumb, dumb and dumb. I know some people do, they just don't care, but I'm just kind of like, I'd rather have that money. So let's paint. Oh, such a fun bubblegum pink, I love it. Going towards the legs, like doing the bottom pieces in here, I'm gonna use probably a different brush. So I'm gonna get everything that I can with this thicker brush and then just go in little details with a smaller brush. I used to never do that. I would just not care enough, and that's don't do it. It's terrible. Painting tips with me, and that stain isn't even covered yet. I'm gonna have to go over it like probably twice to cover the stains that were on this little outfit. Okay. What do you guys think so far? That's how I get, like when I have to paint an area, it's always just like little tiny strokes that I do. It always takes me forever. That's why it's so splotchy. And obviously the legs are dry. I'm gonna have to go back over that because I just touched them. Okay. Sometimes I just want to pour it on, but that's probably not in your best interest. Like I said, because it's such an old material, it's gonna soak in the one area. It's not like when it's on a canvas and you can move it. Okay. I'm gonna put it into the lid again. It just sucks that this takes so long to like paint it. Again, if I had a bigger brush, I could use a bigger brush, but I'm looking at one right now that's in it, and this is my biggest one, I think. Sometimes necessarily, too, it's not good to use a bigger brush. You miss little parts, you gotta go back over it again, and it's just not fun. Start in here, in the inner leg. So yes, it feels so much later right now to me, guys. I'm looking around, I'm like, is it 4 o'clock? I think it's just the lighting and this like storm that's possibly coming through. So I do not feel like today is a Monday by any freaking means. Yeah, that's how you mix it. Perfect. So let me pick her up. I'm gonna pick it up by the leg just because the legs are dry. That was another reason too why I wanted to do the legs first and put a, ooh, there's a scratch in this leg already. And I think I just heard my grandmother's bell go off. I'm not sure, she could have, sometimes she like bumps it. Sorry, I just had a video come in from some. I'm hoping this is on the same stream. So, sometimes when I get a phone call and I answer them, my whole stream gets like messed up, or it says like something on the screen, I guess, for you guys. I have no clue. But, it's showing 15, 16 seconds, so I don't know. It's showing the thumbs up still, so maybe it will be on this stream. I think last time that happened, it just continued on. I think it just maybe stopped or glitched. I don't freaking know. To be honest, after I film a video, sometimes I'll rewatch them back, but I normally don't. Just because I'm like editing them and filming it and working on it. It's like, I'm proud of it. Like, I watch it back before I hit like publish, and it gets like uploaded onto my channel. That's when I'm usually watching it back. Some of my old vlogs that I watch back. Some of my old videos I do watch back just for like memories. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do the legs first, so then I have something to hold on to when I do the front. Wow. Oh, there's like a piece of hair on it. Doesn't look bad so far. I like that you can see it's a little like alien butt in it. That's cute. I just hate how long it's gonna take to do the back. I see, that's the thing too, like when I'm doing this, I get bored. I'm just like, I'm bored of this section. I want to work on another section. So I think I'm gonna go back to the feet then, and I'll just hold the head to work on those. Because that needs another coat of paint to go through, since the one area was chipping off. That's why it's like so important to me to like do the feet first and put the Mod Podge on, because that really makes or breaks projects for me too. Like when I see that it's chipping off and that it just looks like crap and it looks like so much like paint, and just, I get so mad. I'm just like, I don't even want to like attempt to keep trying to work on it. So that's why I'd rather have one part of the project done that I can hold on to. I know it's not going to get ruined. There's a big, see, gross piece on here. Nobody's been on my live streams lately, which is perfectly fine, because honestly, if I had a good camera, I would sit here and set it up and just ping it and talk to it. But I do the live stream because it's a little bit easier. It just goes directly up, and also the audience interaction, your interaction, I love it so much. So it's kind of why I do it as well. When it's like this too, I'm perfectly fine, because I know someone's gonna view it and watch it and comment and be like, oh, hey, what's up? So now, or when it's posted, so it's still some kind of interaction. I think it would be fun if I can't get the brown to be covered up, because I'm kind of having a difficult time, to maybe do like a paint splatter on the outfit or something. I'm not sure. Maybe let it dry and then do another coat of pink over just the areas that have that color on it that I don't want. See? Woo! So much fun. It is. Okay, so we're gonna take a rest with the freaking pink, because I don't have too much to do on the back of the pink, but I have enough. So that's how much of the pink I got done. We are gonna focus on the legs again. So let me pick a good paintbrush for the legs. I'm gonna do this one. I just gotta rinse it. My like water is like a dark blue right now. It's so freaking pretty. Okay. And there's that sock that I found of Doug that I don't know where the matches. That's what we're using. I'm sorry there's like a million freaking paints just like surrounding where the camera is. That's probably annoying. I just moved it. I feel like my skin's been so clear lately because I've been live streaming on here, but I haven't been like sitting down to film videos. I think middle of the week is when I'm gonna have to sit down and start filming again for the weekend and stuff. But my skin feels real clear from not having makeup on for a couple days. What was that? Was just the black paint? Okay. Touch up the leg where it was messed up. We're gonna touch up in here. Like I said, I like using this tinier brush because I'm not getting the whole completed leg. I'm just getting in little odds and end areas that I see fit. And like I said, we're gonna hold it by the head when we do this. Let's see, there's one. I was chipping. I love these colors together. Super bright and fun and vivid. That's how I like it. And I like the details I already did on the front of the feet and stuff. I think that looks really freaking cool. So we're gonna keep at it. And you know, I keep telling myself in my head that I really want to take a sip of coffee, but I've been so into this, so I'm gonna have to stop for a minute and take a sip of my coffee then once this dries. I hear my air conditioner on in the corner over here too. I can feel it hitting my feet, so hopefully, you know, comes and dries this quicker. I love doing projects in the summer just because of it being hot and humid in my room. And you know, even in the winter though, we always have like it pretty warm in here, but I like it because I have one of the hottest rooms in the house, which sucks, but for drying aspects it's great. I've already spray painted in my room and it dried pretty quick. Shh, you didn't hear that from me. Let's get this part of the arm up in here, right in there. It really needs it. There we go. And we're gonna spread it out. I might be going to the beach at the end of the week. I'm not really sure. It's up in the air just because of thunderstorms and stuff. I saw like one after another starting Wednesday, and we wanted to go Thursday or Friday when Doug had off, so I don't know. That's a good option. I'm like really not prepared though. I wanted to get like a cute bikini and stuff. I already got a cute bikini top, which you guys saw in my one video. It's the like blue one. I got that at Forever 21, I believe. But I wanted to get another one really bad. Which I still might. I have time. Okay. Ugh. There's like so much wet paint at the front here that needs to be like pushed out and blended in. It was just like bulky and gross. Okay. So let's go on to this hand. My door just went. That was creepy. I don't even know if my room door is open. It doesn't look like it is. I have to like take out my millions of garbages. I was saying that yesterday. I was like, I'll just wait till garbage day, which is tomorrow morning. So I do it everything night before, obviously. But now that it looks like it's gonna downpour, I'm not trying to take my cans out and then they get filled with water, you know? Difficult tasks to figure out. Okay, so guys, what are we thinking so far? Leave in the comments what you guys think. Would you be interested in buying her? Do you think she'd make a great collection to your dollies? Do you guys collect even? Or like not even collect, but like do you like customs? Do you buy people's customs? Do you look at customs online to get? A lot of people do the Bly dolls. To me, I think they're beautiful. I have a friend who does them. Her name's Carrie. Her YouTube is Leggy May if you want to check it out. She's great. She does bridals. She does them beautifully. I love them. It's kind of expensive though. If you don't have the money to like start out with doing them, then it's probably not for you because they are a little pricey. Shit, I keep hitting her hands. No. I'm not trying to touch her hat. See, I should have waited to put her hat on until the whole like painting situation was done, but I didn't, so that was my own fault. Okay. Let's get the back of the hand. We're finally covering up in the back here where I told you in my earlier video when I had started doing this that when I first decided to make this doll an alien doll, I had to boil the head in a boiling pot of water and tear out with the pliers every single one of the little hairs out of its head that were still there. This one has like a hair stuck to it and I'm trying to get it out. Yeah, that was a pain in the butt. It took me like a freaking hour. But you could kind of see the holes before. Now I'm like going in a second time with the paint and kind of like filling them in. Which is nice because they're not the nicest little things to look at. And I don't want to like kind of draw attention away from it. I also have the small brush, which is great because I can go here. That feels damp, but it's not even that bad. I can go to the face and start getting all those little details out of the way. Whittle details, haha. I probably should shake my paint and get more out. Yeah, I need more. Let me see. That's definitely wet on the back of the head, so I can't lay it down frontwards. So here's what we are gonna do. And we're back in business. Sometimes I have a project drawing, I can't move. You either wait and be patient or you just keep on painting. And that's what I'm doing. And this brush is kind of like separating in parts, which is scaring me. That can mess up the lips that I'm doing, but the lips I'm gonna have to redo. I want to make this pink that I used. I'm not sure what I used though. Like, look how pretty that pink is on the lips. I'm gonna do the hot pink that I have with the outfit, and I'm gonna mix it with this lavender then to redo the lips. Eyes are getting redone. I'm just doing the base of it right now. That's all I'm really concerned about, is working on the base of this alien. So cute. And then go back to the back of the head again. Since I'm doing the face right now, like getting in between the eyes and stuff, I figured I would keep on with the back here with filling in, kind of making it look like it's not there, those little holes from the hair. Covering up so it's smooth. Perfect. Alrighty. So now I'm gonna dip a little bit, like that much in. Now the only like tough part, and I've said this before, is I'm doing one eye at a time, like the top piece and underneath, like when I open them, to get where the lash is, just because these eyes open and close really easily. I had such a freaking hard time even doing this. I'm going to be touching up the stars on it, but like the purple looks perfectly fine. It was just really difficult to do the open and close eyes without taking them out of like the head and doing them. So there's a lot of like taping down to like do the eye and then taking the tape off and then getting, it was just a pain in my ass. But so many things that I'm just like, it was a pain in my ass, and it turns out really nice. So I have high hopes for this one. I don't think it's gonna turn out gross or bad. And you know, sometimes I do work on art pieces, and that's why they get thrown in the stuff that I've been doing on live stream, because I get annoyed and they don't turn out the way I want, and I start another project. So right now I'm going back onto the other eye and just trying to get around it with the green again. Still wanting that freaking sip of coffee, but it will be worth it. I really could just go over the lips, but I like the shape overall that I have. It's kind of like a lumpy shape, but I can work from that then. Come on. There we go. Alright, this is gonna be the tricky part. I'm not trying to like ruin what I already have going on the eye. It's just this brush like sucks. And I will say I got these, the darker ones from Walmart. They're not bad, but they're not like the best by any freaking means. Okay. Let me pry it open. Okay, that's fine. That's good. I could probably get underneath on the eye on this one a little bit more, but it's hard to when it's open. The lashes I'm going back over too, and I'm gonna darken them because they look dark, but to me I could see dirt on them. I can see paint excess got splashed on them. They just don't look perfect, and what we want is perfect. I know I sound ridiculous, but that's what we want. We want it to look flawless, because if somebody is spending their money on it, and a lot of people do like doll photography, so like that would be really cool if somebody did doll photography one day with this. So you want to make it perfect. Head is perfect right now, honestly. It looks really freaking good. It needs to dry though. I can touch the body. I mean, it is damp, but you just gotta be careful. I'm gonna go to the back of the head again. Go back there and keep adding some more paint. Oh yeah, if you guys are wondering how I made the ears on the side too, that is from hot glue when my pen actually worked. My little hot glue gun, pen, whatever you want to call it. When that worked, it was great, and I could make ears. And usually I use a piece of like parchment paper, so it peels easier, or you can just cut the image. So that's how I always make my alien ears. On anything kind of alien that I make, they always get those kind of ears. They're super easy to make. And I like making them the place on. They just look more like they pop out better. Even when I like sculpt and do clay, I just make them separate. They look nice. Okay, so the face is drying. Arms are dry. Let me look at the legs and see if we could, no, we need more. I was gonna say, soon I'm gonna start Mod Podging the legs on this. And today I'm gonna try to get this as finished as I possibly can be on here, guys, to finish it. I have like odds and ends. Like I said yesterday, I have to get them before I head out, but not too many. And today I'm starting a wagon at Doug's house. I'm gonna paint around while he sleeps a little bit. Yeah, you're like, what? I'm not sure about color scheme yet either. It's probably going off of the color scheme of that paper mache puppet I did the other day. I thought that was a fun color scheme, so. Okay. Hands are dry. The nose would be hitting. The nose is fine. I'm gonna put, oh no, the nose won't hit because of the feet. There we go. And the legs are looking really great. They're still, need some stuff though. I don't want this stuff. Like I said, acrylic paint is one of my favorites to work with. Sorry, you can't see me for a minute. I gotta shake this up. I enjoy watercolors as well, but you know, for paintings, not for this. And this is kind of what I mostly do. I want to do a pony repaint as well. I know I have some like crappies, and I know I can find like even like fakey ponies at the thrift store and stuff. I want to do a pony repaint so bad, but that will probably be a video for you guys than anything. The front is perfect. It's just the back I'm worried about. That has a hair on it that I just got off. Let me do it right in there. I'm not sure about what other kind of markings I want to have on the legs as far as like it being an alien, and I have all the other detail marking that I did. Spread this leg out. Yeah, this is ready for Mod Podge, and we're gonna do that once this leg dries a little bit more. Oh my god, my hand is cramping up right now. I need to put this down. Ah! I want the excess green. I see the neck is in need, so we're gonna add into the neck. Okay. There we go. Okay. And the arm still needs it. Okay, so we're gonna put this in, and we're gonna talk Mod Podge. So let me actually move this out. I'm gonna move this over here to kind of dry. So that's gonna be there. Let's talk Mod Podge while that dries, and I'm gonna show you, this is the guy that we worked on yesterday. I know, he has come such a freaking long way. It is beautiful. He has Mod Podge on his head. I had places on the head that needed to be touched up. I'm still seeing like blue needs to be touched up in here. The yellow got touched up already. His guns in some places got Mod Podge. That one you could see is dry. That's dry. The back of the outfit I was working on. I'm sorry, I have to itch my eye really quickly. His feet have Mod Podge, like 2 coats. His face in the front has 2 coats of Mod Podge. It's getting another one. I always say never be too, like, don't put 1 coat of Mod Podge on your project. And I'm saying it doesn't need to be like a dog, like I'm saying if you're making a wooden shelf and you want to seal it, if you're doing a project for outside a birdhouse and you want to seal it so it doesn't chip, do a lot of layers, because this stuff really, it's awesome, it works, but it doesn't work unless you do a couple layers and you make it thick. So I'm sorry guys, I have to keep like itching my eye. I probably have a piece of like shard of glue in it. Okay, so this is the brush I'm gonna use, and before I pick out a brush, I make sure it is super, 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 super clean. I've had instances too where I take a brush, it's not as clean as it probably could have been. I dip it in to the Mod Podge, and the color comes out whatever color I was using last, and the Mod Podge is stained that color. So let's say this is blue, and I start going on to the face. That white would be blue. I know it's kind of hard to see. You could probably see now it's on the eyebrow. Yeah, that would be blue. And that's how people get really pissed off, and how I get pissed off and my projects never get done. Because I freak out. I'm like, oh my god, you got to be kidding me. So, food for thought. Don't mess up the way I did, because then you're going to have a bunch of projects and have to work on them on live stream. Yeah, so I figured we would just do a pit stop and put some glue on him. And that's like something I do all the time. If I'm like in between projects waiting for something to dry, I pick up an old one that's like almost done, and I just like sit and put Mod Podge on it. My pig, I have that up on my page and I need to take it down because it is like, has paint that is just chipping off of it. I guess I didn't put enough Mod Podge on that, and that had like a couple layers on it, honestly. So like, that's really surprising. That's what I mean, like, you can get a project done and have it look incredible, and then you don't put enough Mod Podge on, you're screwed, and it sucks. So always use enough of it, and always get it too. It's great, and it's not that expensive. I got a mini bottle of this at my local dollar store for $1. Shit. Oh, it's on his foot. Good. Shit. I don't know where to put it. I don't know where to put it. Let's go to this gun. We're gonna go over to this hand. And the thing that I love about Mod Podge, I don't know if you can see how, like, sloppy I'm being with it right now. Do you see that? Like, I just don't care. That's the cool thing about it. It really, like, you know, you want to put it, like, spread evenly, distribute it evenly, like you're painting something, because it goes, you know, dry then. It's not, like, white when you're putting it on, which is great because you can see what you're doing. But, I just like to layer it. I don't like it to look, you know, if you're going to do what I'm doing right now, it takes a little bit for it to dry, which is fine. I'm letting it dry, but you want to make sure it's at least evenly out, like, spread out nicely. No, see, I feel like aliens literally are like forms of humans, or we are forms of aliens. One or the other. Like, aliens are forms of humans, or humans are forms of aliens. I don't know which one. I'm like so into aliens. I want a freaking alien tattoo. Does that, like, make my chances go up of being abducted, though? I feel like it does. Because they'd be like, oh, she likes us. Okay. This looks so good. Alright. So there is that one. If you guys are coming on and you didn't see the face yet, that was the face of the one we were working on yesterday. This is just getting sealed and finished. Oh yeah, and he has a big glob of Mod Podge on his foot. His feet are like super duper sealed. I'm looking at it right now, like they are sealed, but it doesn't hurt, you know what I mean? With Mod Podge, that's the thing I love about it. You can never put too much Mod Podge on a project, ever. You just never. I hate these like hard, disgusting pieces. I just keep putting them in the caps. That's probably a terrible idea that I'm doing, but you know, it's fine. Yeah, you can never have too much Mod Podge. You're always gonna need to fix it up, glue something somewhere. The head I want to go over with some yellow and some blue and some spots, I think. I think I do, I don't know. And this has like paint on it from other stuff that needs to actually get fixed. Yeah, I really should fix parts of the head up in here, the hair. I'm gonna have to then. There's just parts that are kind of like messed up his ear head a little bit, and it just, I don't know, it's turning me off. It looks bad. So I gotta fix that, but everything else on him looks perfectly fine. His guns are drying in his hands, or I would go and do the back part. I probably could here. Let's put this over. So right now I'm doing this blue and this yellow that's holding my phone. So let's do the yellow first. So I'm gonna swap you out with this pink. Here's the yellow, here's the pink. For this, I'm gonna find a very thin brush, which actually I like this one the most. It's not as thin as I was hoping for, but it will get my job done. And I see there's chats coming in. My ex was convinced she lived to reply them. I don't think aliens, it's so hard. I don't know. Like, I don't think they're around here near us. I think they are on their own little planet somewhere. Maybe having a margarita. I just had something pop into my head and I probably should go down and tell my mom. I used her P.O. box when I sent one of the items out and I was telling you guys how the person never paid for it, and then they said they were going to send it back because they refused to pay the shipping on it because they're pieces of crap. Well, I said they were going to send it back to my mom's P.O. box, and I don't think they did. And I should probably let her know because she was just there today for like an hour. And if it wasn't there yet, I don't know. And I tried to like contacting the person, and they're just kind of ignoring me, so. You know, great people in the world, I love it. Buy something and then freaking ignore me and be an asshole about it. Love it. Okay. Let's go to the back. What? Daddy. I just said what? Where's Dad's quote that you called me? I put it on his side of the bed. I'm not hearing you. Where? I just said I put it on his side of the bed if you would have listened the first time when I just said it to you. I can't hear you. I don't know how you can't when I can perfectly hear you in a quiet house. So I have like a big house. It echoes. It's loud. I hate when people are like, I didn't hear what you said, but let me scream through this whole freaking huge house at you and see if you'll hear me. I hate that. Honestly, my house should have an intercom system because I can never hear anybody. They can never hear me, and it's really irritating. And I want this. Ooh. I think the storm's coming, and now I finally stopped and I can drink some coffee, so this is an exciting moment. This stupid thing right here, I actually have to drink more. It's so freaking good. This stupid thing is Doug's. It's awesome because when he makes the coffee, when he leaves to work at 10 o'clock at night, it's scalding hot, and then when I wake up in the morning, it's like lukewarm, and then throughout the day, it's like, oh my god, I hate scalding hot coffee. Scalding hot coffee! Alright, should we go back to the alien now? Let's let Bang Bang dry. This looks freaking awesome. I love it. One of you guys will have the lucky chance to buy it. I was going to say win, didn't you think? I want to do a giveaway at some point, but when we get to 1,000 subscribers, that's when we're doing a giveaway, and you guys will like it. You guys will love it. I can't wait. Okay. Back to, you know what? Should we Mod Podge or should we do pink? Let's Mod Podge. Let's Mod Podge the legs. I'm sick of waiting. I had this open anyways because you saw how easily it can chip off. I hate this view that you guys have right now. I apologize. By the way, I'm so sick of people talking shit on me where I live. Can I just say that? If you're watching, or you watch this at some point and you live by me and you just want to keep talking shit because I make YouTube videos, I'm not going to stop. And I'm not going to stop because it makes them sad or uncomfortable. Like, my family even said they don't like me making them, and I still make them because I don't care enough. Somebody just, like, messaged me, and they were like, yeah, it does suck. And then they said something like, when people talk about you all the time and you know it. And I'm just like, oh, same. That's how I feel. Because it's either they don't say it, and that's the thing too, the people, they don't say it to my face, but they say it to other people in my lives, like Doug, Doug's parent, I believe, was there the one time when somebody said something, like, it's just so rude. Like, get over it, get over it. I'm not gonna stop making videos. It doesn't do anything to, like, affect your life. It makes my life, honestly, like, really nice. I love making videos. It makes me happy, and I love communicating with you guys, and it's just something I enjoy. So, like, why, if you don't like it, don't watch it. And it's funny because some of these people are, like, men, like, guys. And that's why I say men, because, like, they're freaking grown adults. I'm 23 years old. Like, really? And you're, you know what I mean? 21, 22. Actually, the one person who was saying it was, like, 20. So he's, like, a little baby back bitch. I don't even care just because he's 20. Like, to me, like, you ain't shit. Like, you really aren't. And it's funny because the one person, I know so much about them, and it's, like, not good. Like, something that can get them in trouble. Again, like, I'm not that type of person, and you guys should know that by now. Like, I I know stuff about people, really awful stuff, but I don't like run my mouth and go tell people because it's not my business. And if they trusted me enough to make it my business, then why would I go and do that? Because that's not friendship. I mean, I'm not friends with this person, but then again, I'm not going to be like a catty bitch and go and get you in trouble. It is what it is. And you know what? If karma decides to bite you in the butt, then it will come and it will bite you right in the butt. So I don't even care. I really don't. It just makes me laugh because, again, like, some of my videos are like doll related. Dude, are you watching them? Like, I'm not judging you if you are, but like, then support me. Stop like laughing. And I hate too people that are like, oh yeah, I shared your video because like, good, keep sharing it, because that's like making me money, not you. You're helping me out when you share them, which I love when you guys share them, because then, you know, our community grows. But when you're doing it in like not a very nice way, you know, it's not nice. Okay, I love the feet on this, like the detailing. Do you guys remember my finished alien? If you don't, I'll get it and show it to you guys. Like, you're just gonna answer and be like, yes, everyone who's watching this. Okay. I have to finish what I'm doing here, though, first. I can't remember. No, I don't think I got right in the middle of the leg part. No, I didn't. That sounds like rain. It's raining men. Oh, I hear thunder. I love when it downpours. And I hear it. Looks like it's just like a passing shower, but still. Fine by me. Some days I just want it super duper sunny, and then other days I'm like, downpour, downpour, downpour. Is that just me? Who knows? Okay. Let's get the back of the foot. So at least I can say the legs are like completely done on this doll. I mean, the head's getting there too. This is such a great green. Guys, if you didn't see my part 1, I'll have it linked once the video actually like goes live, completely done, live on my channel. Not like it isn't live now, but you know what I mean. I just ripped some of the leg off. Great. Some of the green. What was I getting at? Oh, I'll put part 1 if you guys don't remember the green I used. It was like, kind of reminds you of the color of the hat, and it just blended way too well. And I didn't like it. By accident, some of the metal part of the brush just like went into the leg, and I don't know if you can tell or not. Oh, look then. I'm not sure. I just keep going through. Up on the foot. Another foot. I love Mod Podge. Okay. I think my dad just came home. I'm like listening, trying to listen. I have no clue how I'm letting this dry. I don't have a clue how I'm gonna let this dry. I don't know. I'm hoping by the time I have to put it in some pose, you know, maybe some of the legs will be more dry. Now, see this bottom? Do you see that back there? It's hard to see. There's like a little tear in the paint. It's so small, but I need to cover that because it's noticeable. So we're gonna get the back calf. Hear like birds chirping, but then you can hear like the rumbling. Do you hear that? Oh, I hope you guys can hear that. You probably can't. But it's just like storm rumbling. I love it. Alright, so we're gonna paint over that area where it was chipped off, and I'm just gonna go back in with green then and cover it up with the Mod Podge. Okay. My wrist hurts. This looks so freaking good. Did I get that front part, or is that just drying? No, that's... Oh my god. I didn't get the one front part. No. Oh my god. Okay, so I have to get the back anyways and retouch it up. So I'll get the front knee then too. Let's do, how about this? The legs, yep, legs dry like that. And I'm gonna move you guys over here in a little bit so you can see better. And we'll move that for you. There we go, sounds good. Okay, so the legs are hanging off. I gotta fix that then. So put the Mod Podge there. It looks so freaking good. And see, this is why I'm like, I don't know. Like, when I started these projects, I was just like, they look like crap. I'm not into working on it, blah, blah, blah. And now, like, watching them come to life, I'm like, yeah. If you guys are wondering a price on this already, too, I was trying to say earlier in my stream, sometimes I don't know prices. I go off of size and how long it takes. So I think for this one, it's only going to be like $25 because of the size of it, how big it is, and the time it took me. So probably like $25 on the alien. And I'm thinking about making, because I have a bunch of shelves I'm not using right now over in this art section, I'm thinking of making the one shelf for just like my art pieces that haven't sold yet. So eventually if I get like a filming like here and a filming like here or something, I can put it like that and you could see the shelves in the background. You know, people be like, oh, can I buy this? So they're for sale. I thought that was a good idea to just display them in the background, and I can enjoy them too, so somebody buys them. Alright, wait, I have to read these all. Oh wow, yeah, I could see Nintendo, Game Boy, NES. I wanted to say GameCube, but I don't think GameCube, all of those are worth a lot of money. Could be worse. People suck, that's why I don't bother to listen or deal with annoying people. And sometimes, you know, it's not even annoying people. It's just like, I understand everybody deserves to be listened to and taken seriously and spoken with respect. But sometimes people just take advantage of other people. They have no respect, and you need respect to get respect. Yeah, Facebook. I have my Facebook page. I have my personal Facebook, and every day I'm deleting more and more people off of it. Soon it's just going to be like family, and if like now, even now, like if I think something's like funny or something, I post on my page on Facebook because it's like I don't have anyone on my regular one, so it's like my Gabrielle Regina page. So it's like, hey, everybody, look at this, because I have nobody on my real one. Beat him up. You went to school with these annoying people? With which annoying people? Street Fighter, while you were doing this, so I might be slow at replying, that's okay. Street Fighter's a good game. What's on my to-do list today? Finish this. What time? That was at 3:52, so it's gonna be 4. I'm probably gonna have to get off at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. I'll probably get off at 5 o'clock. I'm gonna finish this doll that's on my list right now. I'm going to start the wagon I was talking about. Hang out at Doug's. I'm giving myself an easy day. For the last 2 days, I set up this section. I set up this section. I was cleaning. I was doing laundry. I have garbages that need to go out because of all the cleaning. So today, I just really wanted to paint and hang out. Because there are days that I go by, sometimes like weeks, where I just don't paint or be artsy. And that's kind of like my creative outlet to be like, let me breathe for a minute. Let me sit. Let me create. Let me not have to worry about crap, you know? So today I am taking it easy, I guess you could say, and just hanging out, working on this, because I saw that you guys really enjoyed yesterday's stream of the puppet, so I figured today I need to get crap done. Why not get this done? And the legs are definitely still wet on this. I can start doing the little hand on this guy, I think. I don't know. I don't want to do it and then it's not, you know. This could actually use another. I need to paint on the top of the hand, like right in here too. That's about it. So let's continue on with our journey I've been trying to do one section at a time, like, 'cause I'm really bad at that. That's why I was messing around with the pink in the back here, but I want to do, like, the details on the hands. I just can't do that until it's dry. I have a lot of stuff I've been wanting to put on eBay, too, but I haven't done that. I have stuff that needs to go to Goodwill. I had somebody interested in buying figures that I had for a lot of money, and now they just totally backed out and effed me over, and hey, that's my life, though. It seriously is. I feel like every time, like, I think something decent is gonna happen, it goes to hell, so I'm hoping I can sell the little figures I have just on eBay or on my Instagram store. It was cool because I wasn't gonna have to deal with, like, shipping them and make sure, you know, the packaging is super, like, because, you know, the things are going for $100 each, the figures I'm selling, so I wanted to make sure they were, like, perfect. And yeah, I just went over that Mod Podge because I didn't like how it looked. It was drying really weird. So that section I just went over. The front of the legs are drying super nice, as you could see. The back, it's not that they're not drying nice, I just have to go over them a couple times. Okay. Let's get this ear and the side of the face. And then all up in here, you can see too, in the lighting, where it needs to be done. I really should have took a smaller brush. Oh, I'll just use the tip. Just the tip. Yeah, I think today I'm doing that wagon, and I just remembered I'm doing thumbnails too because I'll be able to use the laptop. I have a lot of pre-ones that are done. So I'll be working on that too. Okay. I think I'm gonna go back to the pink again. Ooh, this eye's sticking. Shit. Come on. There we go. Oh, and underneath the eye really needs to be done on this. Like, really bad. It's the other color that I had before on it still. Oh, I should be using a different brush. I'm gonna ruin it. I'm gonna ruin it. I'm gonna ruin it. No, I got it. Okay. Beautiful. I like it. Oh my god. That's really stinking cute. Okay. So, hands look good. I hate wearing my glasses like this. I feel like a freaking old person. No offense if you're old. I'm old too. I just pretend that I'm not. Okay. Alright. That's good, right? That's good. Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's good. That is really good. I'm gonna Mod Podge the legs in a couple places then, and I just want to make sure I get that leg that was torn. That was the whole reason why I had to go back over this again. And I see it, and it's not covered completely yet. Now it is. Now it's completely covered. Okay. We're gonna do this, and I'm gonna do each hand one by one. I'll get the back again. I'm gonna let the green do its thing and dry, because I think the green can all actually be Mod Podged now. I think. I don't know. I'm gonna take you guys off the charger, and I'm gonna put you back where I had you before. So I hope you guys are okay with that. Yeah, I love having you guys over here. It looks nicer and better, and you don't have this freaking frog hat baby in your face, so. Okay. This. Yeah, as you can see, I'm straight bumming. I like how I just have the yellow on. I'm straight bumming. I'm straight bumming like this at Doug's house too. I don't even care. It looks like it's gonna pour. I'm just not in the mood today for looking cute and nice or whatever the hell you want to call it. I just decided we're gonna do the pink again. I'm in the mood for it. I'll get to the sorry, I'm gross. Hand details once I do some more of the pink in here. Because I noticed now too the outfit's like completely dry, which means, hey, you should splatter some more paint on there. So let's go and do that. So this is like deep thoughts with me, and it's just something that's been on my mind, and that's why I'm just going to sit here and rant about it. And there's really nothing that can change the situation or what happened, but it's just depressing. And I made a video about this, like, I think last year. So I worked at a job, and I really liked it. I worked there for 3 or 4 years, and it was, like, one of my favorite jobs. It was a blast. I got along with everyone. But it was one of those jobs where you go there, and you see the joy and excitement on people's faces and around you, and you're just like, I love this. Like, I need more. I want to be here. Expose me to it. And I always had a smile on my face going to work. Anyways, so long story short, because I already told this on my channel, so people know what I'm about to say. I had just turned 18, and this guy went after me, who was older than me, and tried to rape me at my job while I was, like, clocked in. So, when that happened, because I was, like, so young, I just turned 18, I was scared. I made an excuse to go home early, and I had my mom come pick me up quick, and then that evening, I was just so upset about it. I actually called my brother first, because he knew of the person, and I said, hey, this person did so-and-so this or that. I'm really scared. Do I go to the police? What do you think I should do? And, you know, it's really sad to say this, and I've been in the situation, too, where I have talked about it. It's like, it's hearsay sometimes, too, if you go to the police and be like, hey, well, this person tried to do this to me, and, you know, without proof, it's hearsay. I mean, they do take rape charges places, and I believe very seriously with, like, police. I never reported it, though. I wanted to, but I figured to begin with, you know, with this whole process or whatever it was, I should tell the owner of the business, because maybe they would contact the police. I didn't know how it worked. I've never been in a situation like that. And then pretty much they kind of let me go the next year after I really wanted to work there, and they told me they had enough help, and they rehired him and not me, because nobody believed me. Then I believe it was like a year or two later, it came out that he raped somebody or something. He doesn't, what I'm trying to get at this point is he doesn't work there anymore. Would I want to work there again? Yes. It's just hard, though, with the fact that, like, nobody believed me and made me feel like absolute trash. Oh my god, the little shoulder, the clothes is ripped up here, so I'm trying to, like, fake it out. That sucks. Anyways, so yeah, so that was just like a food for thought. I probably will never work there ever in my life again, but I see pictures and sometimes go there still, and I get really sad. I think it's just sad the fact that, like, what happened to me, but then it's like I can just never bring people those smiles again. I can never work there and do what I liked, because I guess it's kind of like they think I falsely accused rape, and I didn't. So, well, not rape. What do you call that? Like, attempted rape? Yeah. I'm sure there's a different name for it, whatever. You know what I'm saying. So, that was kind of like my food for thought. It just kind of makes me sad because, yeah, I won't ever work there again. But. And it's funny, too, because I was, like, really upset about it at one point in my life, and I even was like, you know, if I didn't report it or open my mouth, I could still work there. But I did, and I don't know, kind of just feels like my own, not my own fault that happened to me, because it's never the victim's fault. I already know that. It's never the person's fault. I, like, fully get that. But, like, the fact that, like, I opened my mouth or said something, Like, it just sucks. I feel like that was my fault. And I wanted to open my mouth too because, like, I didn't know if it was happening to anybody else that I worked with and they just weren't saying anything. But, like, this person was, like, somebody. And it seems like whenever crap like this happens too, it's always the person everybody freaking likes. And I feel like nobody believes you because it's always the person that other people like. I mean, even, the one lady who was, like, older that worked there, like, said something to me, like, how could you, like, accuse, blah, blah. It's just, like, what do you mean, how can I, like, it happen? I don't want to. I didn't want to go through all that, you know what I mean? And that's why, like, the police weren't brought into it just because I thought they were going to take care of it, and then they decided to pull that shit. I will say, though, after that happened, I was, like, a nervous wreck because the person knew where I lived. This person had given me rides home before. Sometimes I think they were, like, a child predator just because of Mia just turning 18. They figured doing something, maybe they would get away with it. It's just all, like, really sick. I used to get scared that somebody was going to come climb through my window and get me. Like, and I'm telling, I was, like, 18 years old, like, having night terrors that someone was going to come through my window and get me. Like, that's awful. Because of this stupid asshole. I just wish I would have, like, defended myself or, like, found something and cut him or, like, I know that sounds, like, drastic, but when somebody's going after you, you're fighting for, like, your rights, your life, I kind of feel like, because you never know. Sometimes people rape people and freaking murder them, so it's, like, I don't know, it's just, I get put in the craziest situations, and I freaking hate it. I will say, too, it was one of those moments. And I really hope that none of you guys, when I say this, will ever have one of these moments in your entire life, because they are freaking insanely scary. Where you go to open your mouth to scream and nothing comes out. And I know I have always seen this, like, or heard about it, like, and I'm always like, oh, that's fake. Like, no way. Like, because I feel like if I was in danger, I'd open it. But I think I was so freaking nervous and scared that I opened my mouth and just nothing came out, so. That's terrifying. I'm gonna need a smaller brush to get in detailed before I get to, like, the sleeves and the neck on this. The pink is such a fun color. It really does pop with the green. So freaking well, I love it. Okay, guys. I can't wait for you to see this. I'm gonna have to go through with the Mod Podge on the green then. It's starting to really dry nice. Just figured while I do that, I'd do this pink. I even have parts that I could probably go back in then and use some hot glue just to secure shit when I do get a gun for hot gluing. I can't believe the other one broke. I mean, it was funny, and I think it was even funnier because we were live and I had a bunch of people on watching when that happened. But, it just sucks. I like that this outfit is, like, so vintage, has, like, metal snaps on the back. It's fun. Very, very fun outfit. I'm gonna go around the metal snaps with a thinner brush then, though. I'm just gonna get the bigger things right now. And then, like I said, I can fix up with hot glue when need be. Let's get the sleeve. I felt like the back of, like, painting this took so long that, like, the front is gonna be a pain in my butt to do it, but that's okay. Okay. Let's get in this sleeve. I think I'm ready to, like, do detailing with the green soon. I think I am. You gotta be careful when you're touching, like, this paint right now could just come onto my hand. It feels really tacky and sticky. So it could just peel off of the plastic onto my hand, which has happened. That's what happened with the little heel on the stall. So I just have to be, like, super careful, because that's a pain. Okay. And I love how I told you too with that Gorilla Glue, you wouldn't see any of that seam and how gross it looks, and you don't. Because I just went over it. Let's get the sides some more. Now see, look at the material on this. It looks like an old like baby blanket. I feel like I'm gonna have to go over the whole thing with Mod Podge. I probably am. I'm probably gonna do the whole thing in Mod Podge. It just needs it, you know? It's fine. I'm gonna read comments and drink some coffee while I just let this sit for a minute. Maybe I'll stop with the pink for now. I'm gonna stop pink for now. I'll go back in then, because I got most of it, as you can see. And I'll just go back in with a smaller one then. And I'm gonna focus on doing details with that green. Drink some coffee. Let me see comments. Your EST, I'm not sure what that means. Hug, is that water-based paint? Is it water-based paint? Acrylic? I want to say yeah. Quick dry, matte, blah, blah, blah. Water-based would be like an oil paint. Isn't oil paint water-based? Oil paints are water-based. Watercolor, obviously water-based, I believe. This doesn't say, is acrylics water-based? I don't know. I'm curious now though. Yeah, that angle is way better because over here it's so... When I have lights, it would be different, you know? But for now, it just looks like crap. And I like putting it over here. It's just the charger. If I had a laptop, I could set it right there. It would be fine. What else is on my to-do list? Just chill and finish this freaking Alien. Is that game an app? Oh, Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I am Pennsylvania. Oil is oil-based. Shut up. Oil is oil-based. How is Fast and Furious 8? Doug just saw the new Spider-Man today, and I don't really care to see it because I feel like they're all the same. I saw the Tobey Maguire one when I was younger. They made another one after that. They made another one after that. It's just like kind of over it. Okay. Should I do details or should I start on Mod Podging? I want to say Mod Podging. No, actually no. Well, the legs can do Mod Podging, but I need to do the hands right now. So let's do hands. And I'm sorry, I will catch up with comments as soon as I get to them. In between doing this, like in between doing the hands, once that paint dries, I will. And then we're going to Mod Podge all the green. And then we're going to do the onesie, and then we are done. And what time is it already? 62 minutes on here. That's not bad. I just really want to finish this before 5 o'clock, and it's like 4 something now. Wait, what time is it? 4:14. Perfect! I could do this in time, yeah. No doubt. I don't know if I like this brush. No, this is too thick. For the little hand details, I'm trying to, use the tiniest thing I can find. Literally dipping it into the cap. Doing the little hand is literally the hardest one. Kind of like painting a little nail. I'm sorry I'm so quiet right now. It's because I'm trying to get in every freaking little crack here. Okay. So there's the one hand. Let me flip our little friend over to do this one. Oh, it's like splitting. This is perfect for these little... I don't love how the hands are turning out, but I'll survive. It's not like awful, but it's just kind of like messy-ish. I want it to look messy-ish, but I think it's fine. Let me see. I kind of hate the hands, but it's like one part of it. I'll get over it. I don't really care. It's just like this brush is splitting in a million different directions, and that's what's effing me up. I can hear my mom freaking bitching downstairs. So she got something off of eBay the other day, and she only had to pay like $5 in free shipping, and then she wants to pick it up at the post office, and they told her it was $17 shipping on it. So I don't know what the hell she did wrong, but so that's what I did to the hands on the inside. That's the outside. I hope you can kind of see that. The ears, I'm just swiping over with the green. So as you can see, it just kind of looks random, and you can kind of see like indentations and the weird markings on them, and I like that. We're not really going crazy, we're just marking them like that. And yeah, I think that's gonna stay like that, and we're gonna start the Mod Podge. Now I can finish her little outfit. So let me put her like that. Let's close up the green. Let's find a good brush. And if you weren't watching before and I had taken note and said, make sure you clean your freaking brushes, because you will get a color in with your clear Mod Podge crap that's supposed to be going on your project clear, and then it's going to look like crap, and you're going to be pissed off because you have to repaint a section. And you thought you were almost done, so. Okay. There's a bunch in here. And sometimes when you have it for a while, you get these pieces in there of just like hard Mod Podge, and you gotta pick those out so they don't get on your project. Because I had to paint over that before too. It looked like rough and bumpy and not smooth as it should be. I try to work quick when I'm doing Mod Podge. You don't have to, but I do, because you can see the white before it dries and where you have to get more, so you're not like going over the same section. Not like it hurts, but so it's even, so you're not like overdoing one section and the other's like bare and has nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna do the side of the foot and the inner part of the leg. I'm gonna let that dry, and then I'm gonna go to the other foot, and then we'll start flipping it around and stuff. The only thing is, when you're painting stuff like that, and this is like wet material, it's starting to dry, but you just want to be very, very careful. See, I have it from holding it, it's like coming off on me. That pink, if I do consider putting a Mod Podge, it won't be done till tomorrow morning. I would seal that part if need be. It's kind of like a weird material, and it looks weird when it's painted, so I might have to Mod Podge it. I'm not sure. We will see momentarily later. Alright. Guys, am I making good time? I hope I am. I mean, the whole project itself will not be done, because like I said, I like to do Mod Podge over Mod Podge over Mod Podge, but I'm hoping that I can get the outfit done today. If not, not a big deal, because this is pretty much done, but that would be nice. My mom was like yelling about cheese curls. I just heard her. They always freaking buy snacks for each other and then like hide them, and then I have like nothing. It's annoying. Okay. circle of life. For real. Oh my god. This is so, like, it's making like a wall of just like Mod Podge stuck. I'm trying to rip it off. I can't. My hands get so gross after like a day of doing this stuff. They just get nasty. That's alright. I mean, that's kind of like the extent of getting dirty from doing this. Like, the paint and stuff comes right off of it. Who cares? Let's hold it to the side. This freaking hard piece of Mod Podge on here again. I gotta get a new container for when this runs out. So we are just sealing this right now, guys, for the legs, so I can have something to hold on to when I'm doing the other painting. But pretty much all the green on it is getting sealed because it's the way it should. And this is like hard little pieces in my paint again, or glue. It's annoying me. Okay. So we did the backs. And then once the back's dry, we're gonna go do the front of the legs and work our way up. And we're gonna do the feet right now. More the merrier with the Mod Podge. I'm gonna try to get in between the leg when I do the front. That's gonna be the best way to do it. Do the bottom foot. I'm actually gonna get in here right now since I can see it decently well. I will do the other. Yep, there we go. How am I holding the paintbrush right now? I am not sure. Okay. This is like time consuming. Like, I'm sweating over here. 20% battery. Let's go. I'm gonna go through comments really quick so it gives me something to talk about. Did I freeze? Maybe I was just really focused. I'm back, unfroze. Yeah, if I am frozen on here, all you have to do is just like click out and come back in. I'm pretty sure that's how you can fix it. Or if it looks like it freezes, it's probably because I'm on the phone. But I usually tell you guys and be like, I'm getting a phone call. So I think that's why it would freeze. The other day I froze. Yeah, I did. I froze. The whole stream froze. And you know something? I got off and I went back onto my channel to look and it showed I was still streaming. And it said offline, but it showed like my room. It was really freaking weird. I was kind of like upset that it was like that. It was just odd. But it went away then. I got upset before too because when I first started working on my alien and I came on to tell you guys I was working on it, I had to like go, so I got off, and then when I came to go back on, I was looking and I'm like, where is the doll I was just working on? Like, where is that video? Because it was like 45 minutes of me sitting here chatting with you guys, and not a lot of people were like watching either. So it was like pre-recorded that you guys could like watch back and stuff, and it wasn't coming up, and I was losing my shit. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. But I think it was just processing because it's up. And I think it is starting to rain. I hear something that sounds similar to raindrops. I think it's drizzling. My house is so well that you can like... My house is so well. Nice grammar. My house is so like... I don't even know. What is the word? Like quiet, but like things echo so I can hear the rain bashing off my roof. I love it. It's relaxing to me. Okay. is looking great. So the feet in the back are done. I'm gonna move it like this, and I'm gonna start working on the head. Get some paint. I don't know why I call this paint. It's obviously not paint, but that's okay. I don't know, maybe I could just take this to Doug's and work on it tonight and finish it up. But like I said, I don't like taking stuff that's this finished with me in my art bag because it chips off of stuff, the paint gets messed up, and then it's like more touching up I have to do, and it's a pain in my butt. So I think I might just work on the wagon that I have over there, and then we can work more on the wagon tomorrow on the string maybe? Or maybe we'll pick something out of the bag and I'll keep the wagon at his house for now. I don't know, because like I said, I have that bag and it's filled. This needs to be cut. No! I have a bag and it's filled with dolls that I was working on, and it needs to be finished. And then slowly these will all go up onto my selling page for you guys. Like I said, I want to do a stream one day where I sit down and I'm like, these are what are for purchase. I'm just thinking like how much work I was working on this before like it got to this like finishing part. Like I said, I like rip out the hair with the pliers, and the baby hat that it's wearing is actually the head of a stuffed animal. So, fun fact, it was a frog stuffed animal. I ripped the stuffing out and I made it into a baby hat. So maybe I can make in the future more like little alien babies with different colored outfits and different hats. That would be fun. So I don't mind like making stuff. I just like, I'm always like, is it gonna sell? Is it gonna sell? Because usually I use that money for videos, more supplies to make other ones. Okay. Going in here. I gotta work on my little puppet too. His one ear needs like fixed up paint on it and some other odds and ends. He's almost done though. He's all Mod Podged up. There's just so many like minute little things that need to be touched up and then dried like on their own, and then the Mod. So you know what I mean? That's why I've been working on it in between, because it's a work in progress. And these feet weren't dry and I just stuck them onto my clothes. So let's Mod Podge this foot up. And let's Mod Podge the other foot up. In case I messed anything up on it. Cover my butt. Alright. So now I'm gonna go on to the front of the face. The only parts on the face I'm avoiding right now are, yeah, there's no way I'm getting this done today, because I just remembered I wanted to touch the eyes up. So you guys might get like a part 2 or a part 3 of this tomorrow. I'm sorry, not a part 2. You guys might be getting a part 3 of this alien doll tomorrow. I mean, if there's enough done, just like my other little guy, I'll just let it go and finish it on my own. But I didn't even get like the outfit done on it. So we'll see. It really depends on like the time I have today. I wanted you guys to see it with like how the outfit's gonna look at least. But I'm still Mod Podging this baby away. Because the clothes, whatever, I'll work on that last. But the coloring on it, I'm not trying to have that chip. Okay. This baby head reminds me of the gun on the puppet. It's kind of just like there's so many little cracks and crannies. You just want to make sure it's spread out, but just shove it on. Shove it on. Yeah, today I gave you guys a review of Dawn from Babysitters Club. I think I have like a flea market or yard sale video coming up for you guys tomorrow if you want it. I probably will give you guys the yard sale or flea market one. I think it's a yard sale video tomorrow of what I found. And some of the items that you're going to be seeing, they are already for sale on my selling page. Lots of dolls, really trying to get rid of them. I have them at great prices because I want to get more stuff to resell. I need paints. I need a freaking laptop. So much. I've been putting off my stupid photo shoot too. I've been wanting to do like a theme park kind of fair photo shoot, and we were supposed to do it Friday last week. It rained. Saturday it rained. The fair was over then, so I have to find another local fair to go to. I honestly rather go to a fair too that nobody really knows me, because I don't know. It was just kind of like a little embarrassing. I feel like if I would have been at my town fair, like, doing pictures, because a lot of people know me, and they know I do YouTube and stuff, but it would just still be, like, really weird. So I'd rather just go to a fair where I don't know anyone, and I could just get my pictures on and not care. I mean, I might run into some people I know, just because I live in, like, an area where it's, like, a lot of people know each other, but it doesn't bother me too much. Come on, baby, put your hand up. Yeah, I want to say the hands were like the worst part of this, because you really gotta make sure every little crack and cranny is filled. Ew. There's some pink on the skin. I'm like rubbing off my stuff right now. Oh, the head's wet too. Shit. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Everything is Mod Podged. I have to get more between the legs. I hate when my girls do that. Okay, everything's Mod Podged. I have to get in between the legs more, but it's done. The face I want to get, before I Mod Podge the face, I'm like doing the repaint on that. The eyes and the lips. That's about it. This is like definitely wet. I can't put it down. Okay, so how about this? We're gonna, yeah. We're going to sit it on the cap, let its head rest onto the baby cap, and get that green to fix the arm right there, and then I can Mod Podge that closed. Just cover it up. I just saw that and I was like, I can't let it, you know, be done without that. I have a bunny too. I'll have to, it's at Doug's house. I'm gonna just bring it home and we can work on that one day. It needs to get done. It is, guys, it's gorgeous. It needs a lot of work. It needs a lot of tune-ups and different things, because I was working on it all through, like, not the spring, but kind of like the spring. I don't know. What would you call that? March? Whatever. I was working on it in March, and it's very beautiful, but like it was at a time where I wasn't watching my grandmother yet. I used to go out all the time, and for some reason, every time I come back from the bar, I'd be drunk, but I'd be like, I want to work on it. And so there's like things from it getting just like thrown around Doug's room, paint chips, a bunch of crap that needs to be fixed on it. But it has beautiful potential. It's gorgeous. She's a wedding Barbie, wedding bunny. Barbie bunny, whatever. That's done. Okay. So the green is done on the alien. I need to cover that with Mod Podge when it's dried. I'm going to get in between the legs now. And I should probably do a time check, because I want to move on to the outfit then, and I'm nervous. 4:35. Ooh. I know, my live chat froze the other day. Painting isn't even talent, dude. It's like, if you want to paint just for relaxation, get a notebook. But like, if you want to do like figures and stuff, I would start off with just like the molds that you can buy at EC Moore, just like the little ones that you can paint, like go to paint. Me, I like to make my molds. So like, let me just give you an example. We'll do this on like a, you know, I was gonna say like random live stream, which we will one day. This is an alien like, I ran out of that green though. Like that's something I started. Like I make my little things that I like paint. But you can buy them too super easily, and it's not a bad idea. Like I said, I love painting. Anyone can do it. It's so freaking relaxational. Is that a word? Relaxational. I think I just made up that word, but I'm sure somebody has also in, like, the past, so I don't really give a shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm, like, slowly finishing up my room in here, too, so I can give you guys a decent room tour. Yeah, let's get in between here, because I can even hear how it sounds against my brush. It is dry. It doesn't even have a coat in there yet. And you never know. You would think not in that area that it would ship, but you don't know. And you don't know the buyer of your item either. Like, are they going to be using it for doll photos? Like, you never know. So you just want to really put as much as possible. So we're going to do round 2 right now of Mod Podge. Round 2 onto the legs. Round 2 on this leg. Round 2 on the front of the leg. I hate these freaking glasses. No! It just spilled out. Round 2 on this leg. Again, for people who are watching this stream and you're new, welcome. Thank you for subscribing to my channel and becoming part of our teeny tiny little family that is forever growing. Okay. So I'm going to flip it over then and do the other parts. I just wanted to make sure that this foot got its second coat, and it just did. Okay. That one has it too. Let that dry. Let's do pink. Let's let this Mod Podge finally dry. It's actually like laying, as you can see it maneuver that I have the legs like this, it's laying on the cap. So I think that the back of the head would be dry by now. So let's lower that down, close this because this is holy stuff. I want a big effing bottle of this. I always get the tiny one. I have a really, yeah, here. Dollar store has the tiny ones too. I want a huge one. Invest in it. It's great, especially if you are like a project person like me and you're always like creating and inventing. You'll want to have that shit. It's great. Alright, so back to the pink. We're going to try to do as much as we can. If we like this enough, I will bring it back for another round, but pretty much, guys, this is like how it's going to look when it's done. It's going to be in this pink outfit. The blue is going to be the same, and it's just going to have a lot of Mod Podge on it. Lots of layers of Mod Podge. So let me grab another comment from over here with you guys. I love this freaking pink. It's so pretty. Everybody tells me that. They're like, I don't have patience to paint, but sometimes there's patience in it. Sometimes there isn't. It was like 84, I think, here today. Your future 8 kids? What? Thank you. Oh my god. I want one child one day, and I can, honestly, I can imagine myself being pregnant. I'm gonna eat so many pickles. And you guys will be there with me, because I'm literally doing YouTube for the rest of my life. So one day, I will be, and it will be so exciting, guys. I told Doug, you're gonna think I'm insane. I told Doug if something happened and I got pregnant, and I was like, come to the hospital, come to the hospital. Or like somebody called him to. And I was like in the beginning stages of like, which I don't think it would ever be like that and get that serious. But like if I was in the beginning stages of being dilated without him being there, which I would imagine he'd be there. But, cause that's sometimes, you know, even like his brothers girlfriend, they had a kid last year, and she was at the house. I remember sitting there. This was in August, and she was dilated. And then they sent her home because it wasn't enough dilation to start the pushing. So, like, if something happened and I ever was, like, at that stage of starting to push, I don't want anyone else in the room with me. Like, no one. I might sound, like, insane, but I don't want anybody else in there. Just me. And when he gets there, that's perfectly fine. Come on in. But, like, I just know how I am in my stress level and, like, how I can just snap so easily. So I feel like if I was giving birth and, like, somebody else was in there and they were, like, even Doug, like, I told him he better watch his back. And they're like, hey, I feel like I'd just, like, be that person, like, slap him and be like, shut up and get away from me! Ah! Like, I would be like a nut. I just feel like I'd be a nut. I can't even help it because that amount of pain. When I'm in a lot of pain, I'm just like insane. I act crazy because it's painful. Arlie, imagine. I'm looking at the comments right now, guys. Let's see. A body painted photo shoot would be so fun. Cute froggy Gabby. You don't like guys? I'm confused. Change subject. I'm really confused. What's going on? I need to go back up. So yeah, it's not a frog. It's a alien baby, but it's wearing a froggy cap because it likes frogs. I don't freaking know. What did I just hit that I have paint on my hands? It's just the pink paint. Okay, whatever. If I paint a photo shoot, I'd totally be down for. Staying single and 0 kids. I think I'll always have Doug in my life, and a child, if we're blessed with one, that would be incredible. Honestly, like, having a child is my dream. Is it stupid? But that's, like, a dream that, like, I can actually have happen. I know a lot of people have, like, unrealistic dreams. I just want a child one day. A healthy, happy baby, boy or girl that I can love. I love kids, honestly. They're the cutest little things ever, and the crap that comes out of their mouth. 5 kids for me. You want 5 kids? Or do you have 5 kids? Now I feel like buying an art kit. You should. Guys, we could do live streaming where you guys do art and I do art. It would be fun. You're making necklace beads? Oh, like making necklace beads. I thought you said you were making necklace beads. I'm like, that's so fun, like out of clay. I think that would be really fun to do. To make necklace beads. Okay, let's keep going with the pink. I'm afraid to touch a leg that I'm gonna like mess it up. This looks awesome, guys. I can't wait. Anything that you're seeing too, my social medias, my Instagram, Little Sweet Dreams, Little Sweet Sales, you're gonna see this there for purchase. I didn't even check the time. I'm like reading through your comments, but I didn't see what time it was. G is talented. Thank you. I try. Did I ever tell you guys a story? I'm like filled with stories. I'm like a little storyteller. I'm Teddy Ruxpin, bitches. No. When I was younger, because I was sick and I was in and out of hospitals, all the time people would bring me coloring books, and I would just sit all day, color every freaking page, move on to the next. I have like a whole thing of just like coloring stuff I did when I was younger too, when I was sick, because that's all I did was just color. I used to make paper dolls. I used to love making paper dolls. Maybe it was like my talent in the future to make dolls out of paper mache or do this. I don't know, guys. But I used to do that all the time, and it was just my favorite, being crafty when I was younger. Art kits all the time. Those were a staple Christmas gift. One at my house, one at my grandmother's house. I really honestly feel like I got back in the art in December because I kind of lost myself with not doing it. My brother got me for the holidays an art kit, and it kind of sparked it from there. And then I started seeing all the cool art that people do online, and I'm like, hey, that lighting looks really weird right now. Let me move my chair to hit it. I want to do this too, and that's what I've been doing. And I just noticed your background is my crappy little display there. My side on that side looks beautiful. As you guys know, I have like my full shelf right behind you where the camera is. But over here is just like a shelf that I never started. But I was saying earlier, I want to make one of these have my art pieces on, so you guys could look at it and be like, oh, that looks cool, or, you know, spark up some sales, you know, please. I hate myself. Anyways, let's continue on with the pink. Time for me right now feels like it's going so slow because it's like, go Gabby, go, like, against the timer right now. Like I said before, the collar area, this little cute Scotty dog on the outfit, is not getting painted on because it's getting colored in that blue that I have, and it's going to look really nice. It's going to look really nice. I'm excited. Like I said, I might cold turkey if you guys want me to. I'll stop this today and just do like a part 3 of finishing it up. But like I said, there's really not much. I'm just touching little odds and ends up on it. Let me see what time we're working with real quick, because I have a couple odds and ends that I need to get done. I spy a pink dog. Yes. I actually have a video on that pink dog. Give me 2 seconds. I just want to read comments. Fidget cue. Fidget pad color. Fidget pad color. What's that? I'm going to name my kid Candy. Didn't notice your boyfriend was with you when you live chatted yesterday. Yeah, he was. That's why I had the folding screen here, because I know if he saw it and he saw I was live streaming for over an hour and he was just passed down the background, he was gonna be pissed as shit. You know what I mean? Like, nobody needs to look at him passed out. So that's why I put the screen there. I'm like, you sleep. The best part of that video, and I told him today about it, but I'm gonna play it for him. I totally forgot to play it for him yesterday when I saw him because he was half asleep when he woke up, and then we drove over to his place. Is when he woke up and looked around and was like, I was like, babe, I'm live streaming. He's like, you shouldn't be live streaming that long, and just passes out. I was like, what in the heck is going on? And my friend Lexi was actually in the live stream yesterday, so she called me and was like, hey, did you show that video to Doug? Because that was hilarious. And I was like, you know what? No, I did not show it to Doug. But I know he would also think that's really funny and just, like, random. He always talks, like, half asleep. I love it. If you have a girl already in, name her. Robert, do you have a child in the way? I spy pink dog. The pink dog is a Sparky Marky Woo-ha. Look it up. It's a real freaking thing. I made a video on it so long ago. The creators of it saw my video and they sent me a bunch of free crap. I have one actually I'm selling on my page, like a mini one like that for $5. What else did they send me? They sent me a bunch of crap. It's probably in my room somewhere. Love long live chat. I love long live chat too. Did you ask if I have kids? Yeah, because I saw something about kids. That's why I was like, do you have kids? I want kids. I want one kid. I was like, there's a lot of work. I'm like, I know. Like, what do you think it is? Like a little chihuahua? Like you feed it twice a day and you leave it in a bed? No, like, yeah, it is a lot of work, but that's what parenting is. I mean, I've worked at a daycare for 4 years. So, on and off. I know that sounds confusing. It's like at a theme park, kind of. Let's say it's like at a theme park. I don't want to give away at places I work, sorry. Because where I work, honestly, you could probably look it up and find it very easily, so I don't want to, like, give anything away, but I've worked with kids for, like, 4 years, and I love it. I love it so much. The shit that comes out of their mouth, and damn it. Okay, well, it didn't get on the floor. It's on a plastic bag, but, like, the thing is, I'm not trying to waste the paint, so I need to, like, work quick and get it off of everything. I did this in my living room the one day. I got an order from McDonald's, my mom. I had McDonald's not twice today. I was gonna say, why am I talking about McDonald's again? Because I already had it today. Anyways, I don't have McDonald's that often. That's what I was trying to get at. I'm not like that. Anyways, yes I am. My mom got me McDonald's the one day, and I just got paint on my hand. They messed up the order, and as soon as I opened the bag and I was mad, I threw the bag on my counter, which had, well, not my counter, like my coffee room table, whatever, my table, and I went to call them up on my phone, and I was really upset because I didn't notice that the paint that I had laying on the table, the bag hit it, and it was a black paint, and it went onto my burgundy rug. So there's still a mark downstairs from that black paint, and I am an asshole. That's another reason why I'm in here working from now on, because I used to always be in my living room doing this, and it's just like a bad idea. Okay, well, I mean, well, they get the paint onto this quicker now, I guess. It's like on the side of this bag that has doll clothes in it, and it's just, I'm taking it off the side of this bag. It's awful, but I'm not trying to like waste it, and I gotta clean it off anyways, so. Rub it in. Just go wake Doug up later too. 5 o'clock, that is when I'm heading out, guys, because I have odds and ends to do. Oh my gosh, I'm so mad that I just did this. I'm like trying to watch getting it around this like Scotty dog picture on here. There's a freaking piece of hair in it. Oh. That's why I kind of want to Mod Podge this material, because there's like a piece of hair that was sticking to it, and it was like getting embedded in the paint. It just looked like crap. Okay. So I'm gonna let that side of the bag dry. That was like really scary because I could have just dumped all over my floor, and I think the legs are dry that I can touch them enough. Yeah. They're so like, they're so like kind of sticky though. They really need more Mod Podge tomorrow, the legs. I hate when they feel sticky like that. Gotta let them dry. Let's paint in here. I love it. I love it. I love it. It looks good. I feel like I should check the time, but then if it's close to 5 o'clock, I'm gonna panic. So I will look at it momentarily. I'm just trying to get it to the fact that you guys can like see it and be like, oh cool, that's what it looks like done. Even though it's like all the little detailed things aren't done on it, I'll have that done tomorrow morning. I normally wake up before Grammy. I give her her pills. That's like my morning routine. That's why I don't do a morning routine, because it's like really boring, and I wouldn't want to like film me giving her her pills and then I just come up here and I paint until she wakes up. Like, that's what I normally do. And then throughout, I give her breakfast and get her stuff going for the day, and then eventually I find something to munch on. Today, I had honeydew coffee in my tub after I worked on my little guy and he was drawing the puppet. It was great. Okay. Okay. I like it. What do you guys think? I know this lighting is kind of odd. I'll probably pick you up in like movies so you can see it a little bit better. What time is it? 55. Okay. So like I said, I'm going to stop at 5. I will show it to you in the light better in detail, but this is probably going to just be the last video for the alien, and then we'll work on something new tomorrow. Because I just, like I said, I have to touch it up and seal it, and it's done. So let's see how much more I can get done. And I just took too much pink on my brush. I'm telling myself, I'm like, get done, Gabby, get done. You're gonna be done soon. You're gonna be done soon. Because sometimes like that, I get bored. Like, and to be honest, this project I was really bored with before. I was stuck. I didn't know what direction I was going in, and that's why today I was like, let's figure it out, and it turned out excellente. Like I told you guys before, this product will be on my page for sale. I'm thinking $25 maybe. It really depends on like the ending product. Again, time, how long it takes. I've been doing this all afternoon pretty much, so. But like I said before, it had hair in its head before. I had to tear the hair out of its head. So there's a lot of like random work that went into this. So I tried to go off of that and the size of what I'm working on too, because you know, the bigger project, the more time, the more paint, the more effort. I love this color though. This green pops so well, and it's probably terrible that I'm holding this. I'm gonna have to touch up this leg for sure, because whatever's sticking to my hand just stuck to parts of it, but that's fine. I just want to get more pink on its onesie. Okay. We are wrapping it up, guys. We are wrapping it up. I think the most awful part of this is painting this freaking pink. Because I just kind of got stuff on this leg, like I said. This one's good though, still. Okay. I'm gonna stop now. All I have to do is just like pink in certain places with a tinier brush, and this leg touch up where my freaking paint on my hands got on it, and the eyes. Here, let me just show you guys. I'm gross. We're gonna go set this up. Okay. And I'll put this hand up so you could see it better. Where do we want to go to show this to you? Where do I think? Right here. Okay. So I'm working on redoing my vanity at the moment. That will be in a video. It probably won't be in a live stream. It probably will be in an actual video for you guys. So that's going to take like days in my own time. But let me put ya. Oh, it's not done. It is almost done. I have to show you guys what I need to do on it. But it's pretty much done. Okay. So here it is. Finished. I don't know why it doesn't want to focus. Let's try to get it to focus. So that top part, like I said, was from a stuffed animal. I just made it into a hat. The eyes and the lips need to be touched up. As you can see, when the eyes are closed, there's like little stars. I want to touch that up. I want to touch the lashes up. Then that will be sealed with Mod Podge. The outfit needs a tiny paintbrush for in here. I have that exact same paint color, so I'm going to be fixing that up. I like that you can still see the pinstripes on it. I think that's really freaking cute. A Mod Podge will probably be going over this because, as you can see, the fabric is kind of pilly and odd and weird. And I love that the camera's actually focusing today. This is what I did with the hands I told you about. I tried to do some detailing. I don't love it, but it's there. We're gonna get down. Let it focus. There are the feet details that, as you recall, I had to glue in the beginning and the back. There's some markings on it. I'm still trying to cover up a little bit that were just on the doll. And yeah, I already have the feet done. As you can see, there's the mark that came off on it because I was holding it, but here she is. She will be for sale probably tomorrow afternoon already, guys, and it is an alien baby, and I am obsessed with it. I hope you are too. I had a really great time live streaming and hanging out with you guys this evening. It was a blast. Why is there a comment that says don't choke me? I'm sorry, I'm like reading comments right now. Favorite color, pink, purple, blue, yellow. Pink, purple, yellow, and blue. I'm gonna on your comment and say my favorite colors. I would have to say is like an emerald green, pink, and that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.